The final act is a combination of needs. We needed a ticking clock, a geographical environment that created that tension. This particular ending is just the tip of the iceberg. It was very intense.
Andy and Bill are very good friends, a bit of cosmic twin situation.
That's super funny.
It's important for me and for Bill, especially, to find new things about the character every time. Pennywise is always trying to lure a child into some game, or he seems very charming and then he twists his behavior into something dark.
Every time we say, ooh.
The Deadlights, they're described as variously the true form of Pennywise. The Deadlights are an interdimensional entity, and if a human looks at them, it's just too much for the human brain to comprehend.
How can it have taken all of them? How?
The final confrontation with all the kids and the clown fighting back, that is a titanic fight that has so many details, and it happens in an environment that is so vertical and so big. I wanted to illustrate the influence of it. That's why we created the fog. It's not only walking towards the open gate, but also like a fog expanding just a little bit ahead of him.
Filming on the Penobscot River was actually really fun. It was a lot of fog, and also it was really cool watching all the kids like float.
Well, look who decided to join the circus.
There was so much snow blowing in our hair and getting in our eyes, and the fog is crazy, and some parts of the floor are slippery, so we like to just like slide.
Where's the dagger? Where's the dagger?
The dagger is this iconic element. It's the charm that our heroes used to reseal the cage. We needed an iconic landmark to mark very clearly what is the point of no return. We created this geography in which it's marked by the Penobscot River, and at the other end of the shore, there's a tree. The dagger, basically the object that finally saves the day. But will they get there in time?
Dad! Dad!
Take the dagger. Take it to the tree.
Joe is one of these dark characters. He believes that people can be controlled by fear. This is a story about the weaponization of fear.
You're free. You're free to go.
At the end, because Pennywise he doesn't discern much, it has an animalistic side to it. Also, his path to freedom is already granted, so he eats his liberator.
I never forget a smell. Stop. You stay back!
When Rose sees Daniel's fate, when I heard that first gut-curdling scream from Kimberly, I just felt so emotional.
It was so intense because that moment on the frozen river is a make or break for the entire future of humanity. The level of intensity that had to be maintained, I don't think I've ever experienced something that was ongoing like this.
There's not only Pennywise that is about to cross the line, but also the dagger that will stop him from crossing the line wants to go back, so it's basically pushing you back to where it belongs.
The pushing the dagger part took so long, and it was very tiring, because like in some shots they had like this rig where we actually like could push as hard as we can.
There's a whole range of obstacles and adversity in that final act.
34 Tango, take 9, mark.
Hey, you! Have Having a little bit of trouble, are we? Keep tugging that thing and it just might pop. So long, losers!
Richie comes back as a ghost, and he runs, he slides, and then he helps his friends.
For Halloran to see the ghost of this sweet kid who sacrificed his own life for someone else, to actually be the final thing that helps the kids push the creature back into its cage. That was a very healing thing for Dick, and we wanted to give Dick that closure.
The victory in this season is that they sealed the cage. There's the promise that he's back in the cage and he will not go out. He's still alive, as we know from watching the movies.
I would like for both of you to join us. Make sure that your old friends, or anybody else for that matter, never tries to reopen that cage.
I think the reason why Rose passes the torch of this duty to protect this town is because she knows that Leroy and Charlotte have a strong sense of duty.
This isn't the end of the story.
For us, it was very important that the Hanlons stay in town because eventually we meet Mike Hanlon, who is the first person we see in It Chapter 1. Mike with his grandfather Leroy, who is now a sheep farmer. What was very important for us was not only to link Welcome to Derry to the movies, but show some of the bloodlines. Marge is Richie's mom. These kids will give birth to the kids that end up killing Pennywise.
There's a scene in the epilogue of season finale in which Marge and Lily are talking, and there's a very interesting speculation that maybe it experiences time in a different way.
He said, to him, the past, present, and future are all the same, and that his death was actually his birth.
Maybe it is not going forward. In this case, maybe it can go back, which opens a window of speculation. There's a lot of mythology to be unveiled, but one thing we know is that it is an evil deity that was punished and was sent to Earth.
Oh dear, don't be sad. You know what they say about Derry. No one who dies here ever really dies.